Hi everyone, so this is going to be my YouTube tag, but I'm going to kind of ruin the tag a little bit because I think there's questions that it kind of hasn't covered and then other questions that it's kind of, I don't know, I just think the questions are a bit iffy, so I'm going to kind of rely on the questions but add things in or miss things out, if you know what I mean. So like the first one says, how do you feel about the person that tagged you? Nobody tagged me to do this. I just asked you on Facebook and Twitter if you'd rather see this video or another video, and the majority of you said this video, so this is why I'm doing it. Why did you start YouTube? Well, the reason I started YouTube was about 2 years ago, I think. I started looking on YouTube for just sort of things like, for example, if I wanted to get a new mascara, I'd have a look on YouTube and just have a look at the reviews. And then I realised that there was actually a really big community of people making all these videos. And I was like, wow. And then I'd go on and I'd look for some more. And the first few ones I can remember was it Cindy? Happy Life something? Cindy somebody, or Sandy Gold, that was it. I stumbled across her videos and I kind of thought, oh, and then I came across Dazzledust25 and Laura, who was then called Lollipop26, and I stumbled across their videos and I'd watched them all the time and I just loved it. I just loved that kind of obsessiveness of it, and that you could really share that kind of love for something with people who felt the same way about it. And because I've always been like that, I've always had an obsession with beauty, and I've kind of always gone on and on about it to people, and the majority of people don't actually care how amazing you think this nail polish is or this foundation is. You know, they just get on with their everyday lives and don't obsess about it like us beauty junkies do. And I loved it. And then I thought, I'm going to start doing videos. So I actually started about 2 years ago. I made a video and I put it up. And then I was like, oh, actually, I don't know. No, I'm not ready. And I took it down. And I didn't go on it again for ages and ages. And then I started watching loads more YouTubers, and I kind of realised that there's so many people out there doing it and that it's just such a good idea. And I thought, no, do you know what? You should just go for it. So I opened an account, I uploaded a video, and my first video was a what's in my bag video. And I just did it, and I kind of kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, and it took kind of probably about a few days, I think, it wasn't very long, till I got my first comment, and I was really excited, but I hadn't told anybody that I did it. I hadn't even told my boyfriend, who, like, I tell everything. I hadn't told my boyfriend, and then I kind of casually mentioned it, and he was like, what's it called? And then he had a look, and he was like, you've actually got quite a few people on there and quite a few comments. By now it'd been like a couple of months, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, you're really good, you should keep doing it, it's really good. And I just kept doing it, and I just kept making videos all the time. And I think that is one of the keys. The more you make, the kind of quicker it takes off, if you know what I mean. And I just kept kind of coming up with different ideas and different things that I wanted to talk about. And I did want it to be kind of not just about, you know, this is a great foundation, this is a great mascara type of thing. I wanted it to have a little bit more depth. And yeah, that was that. Then it's first person you watch. I've kind of already answered that. YouTube pet peeve. Okay, I don't like it when people don't listen. It's like somebody in I'll get a comment asking me a question, and it's something that I've mentioned in the video, I've answered in the video, and then somebody will ask it, and I kind of feel like, have you not watched? Like, I've literally just talked about that for like 5 minutes, and you're asking me it. Like, I don't understand why you would comment before watching something. Like, I get it if you kind of put it off halfway or something, I don't know, but I just think it's a bit weird when people ask you a question about something that you've been like talking about through the entire content of the video, and then I kind of think, what was it me? Did I not explain it well enough? Was I not clear? That obviously hater comments well, we don't like those. I recently got into a lot of controversy over calling a video "Real Women Have Curves" because people thought that I was saying that skinny women were not real women. And it is the kind of thing where, to me, I just think, like, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. I don't mean it like that, and I think that everybody would know that, but not everybody does, and people do tend to be very sensitive about things, and there are a lot of people, I think, on YouTube who just want to look for arguments. They just want to pick a fight. They want to argue with someone about something, and you're out there and they can kind of bash you. And I got told some really horrible things, like someone said, "Oh, you're just don't hate on skinny women just to make you feel better because you wish you were skinny." And it's just kind of like, what? It's just crazy, like some of the comments you get sometimes. The other thing that I have noticed, actually, and this is something that really does bug me, is that if I've mentioned in a video that people will ask kind of where are you from, that kind of thing, and I always, you know, don't think of it, I just tell the truth, and the truth is I have got an Israeli parent and an English parent. No big deal. And if I ever mention Israel, I always get, not very many, but it's like 2 or 3 comments from people saying it's not Israel, it's Palestine. And I get comments from people as well saying things like, you know, how do you feel about the Israel-Palestine conflict? And it's just kind of like, I'm not going into that. I am not discussing that because this is not the time and place for it. This is a beauty channel, and I'm not discussing politic issues on it. And if I've said something, you know, if I say Israel, that is obviously what I think. So why are you trying to tell me that it's called something else? Like, I don't get that, and that does really bug me because I think it's really inappropriate, and I really don't like that. But yeah, those are my pet peeves. I sounded like a really moany cow then. What do you love about YouTube? Okay, so the things I love about YouTube, like I said before, is that it's just the most immense community ever. There's so many of us, and we're all obsessed with the same things. You can go into the intricate little things of, you know, how a lipstick is made, and the packaging, and the name, and the colour, and the application, and the smell, and the formula, and just, it's just so much fun. And the thing I love the most is when I make videos about kind of like body issues and things like that, with the exception of the one where I got horrible comments. But when I make videos like that, then I just love how I feel like, you know, I get comments from people saying, this has really helped me, thank you. And I just feel so great, and so, like, I'm so glad that I could help someone. I'm so glad that it's had that type of effect on you, because if I can just, you know, make somebody feel better, then it makes me so happy. Like, I can't even tell you how proud I am of that. And I got contacted by a blogger a while ago asking if I would do like a questions and answers segment on her blog, and she, in the kind of first part of it introducing me, she said that I'm not afraid to tackle real issues that real women have to deal with. And I thought that was just such a nice thing to say, because that is really how I like to look at my channel, and it was just a really nice thing to say. What have we got next? How to do better on YouTube. I think this kind of means like, how do I think I could do better? I don't know. I think kind of making more tutorials is something that I want to do more of, because I get a lot of requests, but I don't always get around to doing tutorials. So making more tutorials is something that I want to do more of, and more fashion related videos. Video pet peeve. What's my video pet peeve? I don't like it in like people's videos where like when there's loads of things going on, like if there's loads of music and writing and blah blah blah, I just get confused. Best YouTube moment. Best YouTube moment. I'm presuming this means for me. I don't know. Like, it's a really bizarre tag, this one, because everyone's got a different interpretation of it. But my best YouTube moment, I think, would be when I reached 5,000 subscribers. That's my best YouTube moment, I think. I am the type of one where I'll notice if I get any subscriber, and I'm constantly telling people, 4,001, and then people are like, yes, amazing. But when I reached 5,000 subscribers, I was like, oh my god, that is just so weird. And it's like there's loads of women who I love to watch, for example, like Pixie True and Gems Maquillage and Lisa Eldridge, and loads of women who I really like to watch. And then when I get a comment from someone saying things like, oh, I've been waiting for your video all day, I'm so glad you've uploaded one. And then I kind of think that they must be sitting in their house, like, watching me the same way I would be sat watching Gems Maquillage, and it's just really surreal and funny. How did you come up with your username? My username is Thesparkleicious. Some people kind of say it wrong and things, but that is what it's meant to be, Thesparkleicious, all one word. And it's based on one of my favourite OPI nail polishes, which is a very glittery nail polish. I think it was from the Burlesque OPI collection, but it's a very, very shimmery, glittery nail polish, really, really pretty. And it was one of the first OPI nail polishes I bought when I started watching YouTube videos, and they were all going on about OPI. And it was called Thesparkleicious, and I just thought it was a really cute name, so that's where that came from. How did you... that was tips for newbies. Well, like I said, I did that blog post for that. I can't remember what the blog's name was, but anyway, I've got it on my Facebook page, so go and have a look at it. But I gave a lot of tips and advice in that question and answer post. But I think my best advice would be to just keep at it. You've got to just go for it and then keep doing it. Make as many videos as you can. Stick to what you know. Try and be quite politically correct, if you know what I mean. Don't say things that can kind of entice people, because you will get hater comments anyway. You don't want to give them any more ammunition. And just really try and focus on doing videos about things that you love, things that you're really passionate about. I know it's a kind of cliched answer, but it is really what works. Make things that you're passionate about, and it'll really, really show, and people want to watch it. Nobody wants to watch if you're like, this is the lipstick. Yeah, it's okay. It's pink. Nobody wants to watch that. So don't make a video about something that you're a bit blasé about. Make it about something that you're really passionate about. And then we've got YouTube story, which I don't know what that means, because again, this tag is just all over the place. So I'm going to kind of ignore it as a tag. Those were just guideline questions. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think that it is such an amazing community, and there are so many great YouTubers out there that I love. And I am going to do an updated share the love video at some point as well. But so many that I love and I just think are so amazing and so talented. And it is really a talent. People don't get that it is really hard to make videos, and it is hard to keep coming up with new things. But I do it because I just love it, and it really, really has added so much into my life in so many ways. I can't even begin to explain how many ways it's changed everything. And I'm really, really grateful about that. I'm grateful to every single one of you who subscribe and tune in all the time. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye, guys.